When a parent like me has a disabled child, a lot of the time that we spend together it's based on medical intervention. My whole life is a Mommy and Me program, and given my daughter's disability, the rest of my life is most likely going to be a Mommy and Me program.
Cerebral palsy is caused by a traumatic brain injury. There were movement workshops for children to dance with dancers from the New York City Ballet, and I really would have loved to have done one of those with Pearl, but I didn't want her to be the focus of other people's stares or comments, and I wanted to really protect her from that. I wrote an email to the New York City Ballet. I just emailed them. It would mean so much to my daughter and children like her to be able to take part in a New York City Ballet workshop and for one day feel like they too could become ballerinas. And I thought, you know, the worst they'll do is they'll say they're not interested.
Out of the blue one day, I got an email. Would you be willing to come and help us set up some workshops for children with disabilities? And I remember looking at it and thinking, well, let me think, but yes! Because this is Lincoln Center with two of the principal dancers of the New York City Ballet.
I strangely have very little contact in my life with the disabled. And I think that there are just so many stigmas that you absorb through culture, through media.
I didn't want to treat them differently than a normal child. And I didn't want to make them feel disabled. And I was worried that, you know, I was going to get emotional watching them because it's difficult to see someone struggle.
People looked at me 10 minutes beforehand and said, Dr. Dukowski, do they wear their braces? And I looked down and I said, this is dance, not therapy.
Dr. D just decided that everyone should take their braces off. Like everyone should be present fully in their bodies without any sort of restrictive devices. That moment really clicked for us, it resonated, and you saw this great sense of liberation.
Freedom. Total freedom. She can let her body go. She can be the same as someone else. When Juliet was 2, she was diagnosed with cerebral palsy. So you'll see she's slightly wobbly when she walks. It's an incredible opportunity. I mean, just to say she's come and she's danced with someone from New York City Ballet is incredible in itself.
Just let it go and feel the rhythm and yeah.
Quarter bra like we just practiced in our warm-up. Take your buddy. Circle.
I see parents who are always literally holding their children up or pulling them out of a wheelchair. And when I can see them sitting and seeing their child be independent, yeah, I get, you know, emotional.
When I see Maggie dance, I really see her heart. I see joy, and that for a parent is just the best.
If we mess up, then we mess up. We just have fun with it.
It was a really emotional day. Maria and I had not been prepared for how connected we would feel immediately with the group of kids that we had. In fact, we had underprepared for how energetic, enthusiastic, and physically capable these kids turned out to be.
They just turned it into this amazing program.
So awesome.